Cage Warriors 196 is right around the corner, and I am so excited to be joined with featherweight title challenger Solomon King Simon. Saul, how are you, man? Thanks for joining me.
I'm good. I'm good. Just, the last bit now, get the weight down and go get the belt.
It's probably been a hectic past week and a half for you with the fight with Bagley falling through, searching for the new opponent, and then them settling on Kai Carujo. If you kind of just walk me through what's this past time been like for you?
Been like hectic enough. Obviously even leading up to the last fight with Aiden Lee, that as well, like ended up falling through. So when the Nick Bagley one happened, I was just surprised myself. I was like, this must be a joke or something, but obviously it wasn't. We've been like trying to find someone for a good few weeks now, and few names came through. It just didn't work out for whatever reason. But look, we got there in the end, and I'm delighted. At this stage, it doesn't really matter what name they put in front of me. I was prepared to take out anyone. So now, whoever is there now, like I'm just gonna go out there, go do my job.
Was there ever any consideration to not take this fight, wait for Bagley to heal up, or will you just game the whole entire time, no matter who they put in front of you?
Yeah, nah, zero chance. I was determined to try to get a fight in, especially like I have so much of my family that's got tickets trying to fly over and things. Like it just, and that would be the same thing that happened to them from the last fight as well. So I was very, very adamant. I needed to make sure something came through. If they gave me something the day before, I was still gonna jump on that. But like it needed to happen. But look, it worked out in the end. Can't complain. I'm sure the Bagley fight will still come true. Let me just go get the job done. This guy here is not like an easy opponent. Like, he has 5 finishes on the road, I think, at the moment. And well, either way, he hasn't faced me yet. So go in there, get my job done, get my belt, get back down to Ireland.
Yeah, stylistically, Arujo and Bagley are kind of similar in that they're both offensive grapplers. Obviously, the means are different. Arujo's more of a submission guy, but nonetheless, do you feel like what you've prepared for in this camp has prepared you pretty well for this new opponent?
Yeah, like I prepared for Aiden Lee, a long, rangy guy. Prepared for Bagley, a bit stockier, more muscly slash wrestler heavy guy. Like I felt like I've covered all bases that I can, and like at this point as well, like I am a nightmare for anybody. Whatever your style is, whatever it is, like I would approach you, whatever way you're trying to approach me, you're gonna find it difficult to break me down. You're gonna find it difficult to get past me. So like it doesn't matter who it was. I was prepared for everybody, and I've always been like my training style slash my approach to the game is more be ready for everything. I need to be as well rounded as possible because at this level that we're at, everyone is good. Everyone's a good striker. Everyone's a good wrestler. Everyone's a good grappler. Some people favor some things more than the other, but they can do everything. So I need to be prepared for everything. So it doesn't really matter what the name was.
I'm a big fan of your stand-up game, the way you're able to like set up shots and create openings and all that. In short, if you could kind of summarize, what do you think the key to your success on the feet has been?
Patience. I think that's a big part of it, and I'm sure it's just that patience makes it a lot easier to see this. But obviously, like opponents could try to take advantage of that by like rushing things in, but then that makes my job a little bit easier because they're walking onto shots. Like I'm so quick with a lot of things. I know what position I'm at to like attack at the right time, if you know what I mean. But like it's been over years of time. I've been training with Bobby for a good while, like working things up on the pads, working things up. So like over years, I've sort of like ingrained it into myself. I try not to approach it recklessly. So like because of that, I feel my calmness in the cage makes it a lot easier to make better decisions, makes it easier to make the right decision at the right time. All of this again, it's a fight. So when it gets down to it, sometimes it just comes down to we just have to scrap it out when we're at that stage. But look, I'm prepared for anything. But overall, I think the biggest thing I owed myself to, and I want to keep that for myself, is just the patience and the calmness. Because like whatever the chaos has to bring in there, if I'm calm inside that storm, I'm gonna come out on top.
It's funny you say that because my follow-up question to that was going to be like, you're a very patient striker and that, so many of your finishes come late. Solomon Buzzer Beater Simon is one of the names people give you. How do you balance like that patience with killer instinct when you see an opening for a shot?
For sure, I think people will make mistakes eventually. I think I don't know who was Sun Tzu. Give your opponents. It's something about I just wait and let my opponent fall on the sword. Like I just prepare myself as best as I can and I let them do all the work for me. So all the finishes comes from a lot of their mistakes. Like obviously I'm forcing the mistakes, I'm doing things there. But overall, like it's just wait prepare myself as best as possible, make sure I'm like defensively as aware as possible, and then at the end of it, like stop myself from losing, and then let them give me the opportunity to lose, if that make or give let them give me the opportunity for me to take them out, if that makes sense. There is a quote there, I cannot remember, I have it written down somewhere from Sun Tzu, but like it was a very powerful thing that I kept in my head. It was basically keep my like focus on winning, or focus on my own defense, and like they will give me the rest. But roughly something like that. You could find that quote
Yeah.
somewhere. But
When fighting against these grappling heavy styles, obviously half of your finishes are from submission, so you're great in that area too. But how do you manage the distance and range so that the fight goes where you want it to go?
sometimes like, and that's something like learned over time through the amateur side of things, like because like it's not like how could I put it, you can't control that a lot of times. Like at the start, I do believe I was like, okay, just maintain your distance, move around, use your footwork, etc. And that is very possible. That's an approach to it. But when it comes down to it, if someone wants to grab a hold of you, they will grab a hold of you. And because of that, like that's why I'm not like shy in any department, because I know sometimes I will be forced to grapple. I'm gonna be forced to wrestle. I'm gonna be forced in the clinch. Gonna be forced against the fence. Like because if someone sprints at you, no matter how much you want to keep your footwork, no matter how good your timing is, sometimes you just can't help it. So like I'm prepared for that. Like so whatever the worst case is, I'm ready for that. And because of that, my confidence is okay everywhere. So because I know like I will probably end up in a worse position, because if anyone wants to approach me, they're not going to stand with me for too long. They're going to want to grab onto me. So I have to be ready there as well. So yeah, like I'm just prepared for it. I won't say I avoid it. Like I just make sure I'm ready whenever that time comes.
It's funny you're setting up all my questions for me because my next question was going to be you're kind of rare in the scene of modern MMA in that you really took your time in the amateurs. That's still a thing in like boxing where people will build up a resume and garner experience, but it feels like anymore in MMA people are just jumping pro. How much do you feel your amateur career set you up for the success that you're now having? And is it something that you recommend to fighters coming up now?
Massive. Like it was a it was a huge part of my development, and like it was needed, because like you like again, just the way I approach it, the way I think about it overall, I felt like the experience is the best teacher. And like making a lot of mistakes under pressure, under fire, like in a system where you have all your family watching you, you have the crowd watching, like make like because it's different in the gym, but once you get in the cage, it's a different kind of experience that you get in there. And the more reps you have of that experience, things become so much easier. And the version of yourself that you have in the gym, because most people would know this, most fighters would know as well, like you're very good in the gym. Some people maybe might be better in the fight, but I think most people are extremely good in the gym, and like their level tends to dim it down a little bit in the cage due to the atmosphere, due to different things. And but the more experience you have, the more you could bring that version of yourself, even a better version coming into the case. So yeah, no, long story short, the experience was massive for me. It was a massive part of my development, and I would 100% recommend it for every amateur coming up. And like, there's so many avenues for it now. I get the financial side of things, like, because it is a tough game. Like, but look, if you want to set yourself for the most success, you might as well just get the experience in and then go to the pro game, because it's not easy. Like, there's no why would I don't know why I'm not doing this. Like, it's a dangerous sport. I'm not doing this without full confidence, knowing that I'm able to take on the best at any time. So I need to get my resume in order so that when I get there, whoever they throw at me, I'm prepared for them, because I've had plenty of experience and background, if that makes sense.
Absolutely. All right, so we're getting real close to fight day. Do you have any final prediction for the fight and any words out there for fans tuning in on Saturday?
Look, it'll be the same as every other fight I've had. I'm stepping out, hunting him down from the minute the bell goes. And how long it takes for the fight to end is up to him. But either way, it's not going to see the last bell. And I have 5 rounds to do it as well. So there's zero chances making it through that.
Great to hear. Thank you so much for joining me, Saul.
Cheers. Thanks very much.